on. Okay, Facebook's on. Hi, how's it going? YouTube's on. Yay, all right. Then I'll get the Patreon crew in. Okay, cool. So everybody's streaming. I mean, we're a minute early, but we can go ahead and start anyway, and people will filter in and all that good shit. So, hey everybody, when you bounce in here, welcome to the show. Real Talk with Keith Motherfucking Walker again, live at noon. Your life just got better, just so you know that. You're welcome. And and we are we are graced once again uh, with our friend James Niggemeyer, who was here a few weeks ago, and we were talking about some really cool shit and had a great conversation. And we've got James back in the middle of life on life's terms. So we were just chatting, and all hell's breaking loose in the Midwest. So yeah, apologize for that, but right, I mean, we'll get through it, hopefully. Right? One pipe. Curveballs. It is. It's. I mean, I don't know. I try to keep life in perspective, and the curveballs keep me from getting bored about just seeing the same flat fastball all the time. Although, when you get a whole batch of them, it's not nearly as entertaining. But anyway, all right. Well, hey, James, again, appreciate you taking some time out with your hectic life that's going on here. And so I know we're going to be a little short today because you got to get back to the ranch and fix some pipe and all that good shit. But again, I really appreciate you coming in. So that being said, where do you want to go with this today?
Well, I think you talked to Mary and Jesse and everybody again. So, for anybody that was there or participated in the fundraising auction we had, thank you.
Okay.
We've got through that. That was several months of work. As we say, beyond the battle, you don't see all the things outside of the lights.
Right.
But I think it went well as far as the auction goes. Still waiting on final numbers because of some things going on behind the scenes again, beyond the battle.
Sure.
But I think all in all it went well. I know we raised a bunch of money for a really good charity, and
okay.
Now we are on the next phase, whatever that's going to end up being. I know Jesse had touched upon it, so I've done a couple right now. Don't know if I'll continue it on Whatnot, because I am on Whatnot, doing PTSD awareness streams. Cool. Just on Saturday nights, kind of a Q&A, come in, say hi, how's life, kind of like you do on your podcast.
Right.
We've got some PTSD swag on there that, some pins and ribbons and different kind of swag that we can sell on there, because in terms of service, you have to have things offered to sell. People
right.
do come in, donate, buy some things, all low dollar, $2 to $5 stuff. And, my goal is every month to pay that forward to an organization locally or in the state somewhere that I can see the exact benefit that it's causing them. And I've talked to one organization. I'm going to talk to another and see if this is worth continuing to pursue. So,
wow. Okay. Cool. So let me just roll back just a second for anybody coming in, like recently or any of that. So, again, this is James Niggemeyer. He has some past history. And if you're really interested, like, go check it out. He's kind of a big deal in a lot of different ways, but a lot of fun. So there was an auction, which he donated a bunch of personal swag items and stuff like that. And that was a few weeks ago. And all the proceeds went to the Taylor Foundation. So again, if you're bored after the show, go follow up on the Taylor Foundation, see what's cool there as well. And so, yeah, that was that process. We got through that. Let me ask you that, how was it? I mean, I get it. There's numbers and there's dollars and all that shit. But you look like you did all right with the auction. I mean, how was the experience for you? I mean, was it a good time? Like, did you enjoy doing that? Was it fun? Did you get it done?
I mean, if we're speaking candidly, the auction I thought went well.
Okay.
I thought that from what I've heard, that the crowd, the chat, so to speak, was positive, uplifting. Everything went well. I thought the auction itself went well. The beyond the battle, the outside of the lights, I wasn't as excited about. The whole point of this event, for those of you who don't know, was me basically donating everything that I collected over the last 20 years and auctioning it all off. I don't care what it went for. Sell it. Close a chapter in my life. Let's give it all to a good cause, which we gave it all to the Taylor Foundation, and that's where it's going. And I wanted to walk away, drive home, and unfortunately, nothing's ever as smooth as anticipated. I had some things beforehand that I felt a lot of pressure, which I didn't want to feel any pressure. And after the lights went off, some things behind the scenes that have gone on that I didn't anticipate or want to go on. So as far as the auction went, I thought it went well. As far as the little before and a little after, caused a lot of anxiety and a lot of undue burden that I didn't want or anticipate. So all in all, there's a lot of, I think, regret. And I hate to say that. I think it would have went different. But I'm really glad for the money that we raised, and I'm glad that it went to a great foundation. So all in all, it served its purpose.
Okay. Well, I appreciate you being candid about that. It's and I don't know the details on that. Maybe you'll tell me about that someday if we feel like it. Otherwise, it's
the point was, let's just donate all my stuff and sell it. It goes for what it goes for. The people get it, and everybody's happy. And it got too businesslike. It was just supposed to be a happy-go-lucky, and it got too businesslike on the front end and the back end. And I talked to Jesse about it. A whole lot of undue stress. A whole lot of things that I didn't want to anticipate or deal with. And so, again, life throws you curveballs. And we hit the curveballs, but it wasn't as easygoing and lackadaisical as I wanted it to be from the start. And that's some of the stuff we're still dealing with behind the scenes. Just a quick thing, so there were some things being auctioned off that were offered for me to autograph. That was part of the deal, and it brought better money. Well, there was people after the auction, apparently. I'm back home. I don't deal with that. That wanted their items signed. That were not offered for signed at the auction. And so now they're mad and complaining and things of that nature. Well, I'm already gone and home. And like the auctioneer said, if you wanted it signed, you should have been on something that was signed, because now you want it signed after the fact at the price you bought it for. You follow me? So just things that are just going on beyond the battle that just is causing a whole lot of undue stress. And it was not supposed to. It was just supposed to be easygoing. So that's where the regret comes in. I kind of, if I had to do it all over again, probably would have done a few things different. But you roll with the punches, and it'll all get resolved one way or another, and we'll get all the final number stuff in. I think whatnot, just like eBay or any other form, they've got their fees that they take out for using their platform. And we already knew that, so that's going to come off the bottom line. And so I know that it's taken longer than anticipated, and I feel bad about that. again, out of my control, but
sure.
you
No,
know,
I
I was able to just drive home with a smile.
yeah. No, I think it was good. Because I sat in most of the auction, and
Yeah, the auction itself on
you
there
know
went well.
when it's I mean when it I remember sort of kind of when it started was around the like the hats and shirts part and all that kind of stuff, and
Oh,
somebody popped in with like autograph, and it was just like it was, which obviously is gonna like that's good. That's where you're gonna get twice as much on that because
yeah, double
people.
the price.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
love it. I love that shit too. Like I'm like fuck yeah. It's because I mean you can buy a hat any day, but you get the autograph hat. There's like three, and so and it was interesting to what I mean. I guess that's where I'd scratch my head with you on that is like, unfortunately, it was. I mean, that's just a matter of prep. Like all of a sudden that happened, and then it's like reactionary, and it's like, um, people are moving fast. Like uh, the lady who was doing it, like she's just like trying to bounce through, and it's like, wait, we need to take a minute on this, and she's on the next item, and it's like, wait, do we sign this? Do we not? This and that, and it felt a little uh, chaotic in those moments. So yeah, well, I mean, I don't have any answers. Of course, I wasn't there, so I don't know. I suppose that
No,
that would
it's
be up to
very.
you if people are groveling too much. It's just like, cool. Well, here's my address. You can ship it to me, and I'll sign it and send it back to you. Like
Well,
you pay for the shipping and shit. Like what or not? I mean, it's just like there aren't a lot of options at this point. Like you're not there anymore and they got the item. So, I mean, I don't know, or meet me at a concert near you, whatever, someday, and maybe you'll get lucky and get an autograph. Like, I don't know. But,
yeah, one person messaged me, and I gave him that option. I messaged him back and said, "Hey, you can send it to me, or I can send you something else, whatever makes you happy." And they never responded, so I can't help you if you don't respond.
Well, that's true. So, interesting. Well, good for you. I mean, it's.
But my point is,
sure.
Is this is the stuff I'm talking about?
Yes.
After the lights are off, and I just wanted to walk away and be done.
And be done.
And unfortunately, it didn't work out that way.
Yeah, I'm with you. Yeah, the loose strings hanging and the business. The business is always business. But yeah,
it's no different than if you're Walmart or McDonald's or anywhere else. Yeah, you're gonna have customers. They're gonna have something to say.
Yeah. All right. Well, I mean, that is that's why a lot of people don't get into doing a lot of that stuff because there is always some baggage. There's always somebody who's not happy, who's this or that, or people can be quite entitled. And that's just, I mean, I don't know. All I say about that, like, because I've been to enough, and I guess I put it in the box of like doing meet and greet stuff with rock stars and things like that. And you just, I watch people online and how they behave and their expectations. Like, I spent all this money, I should get more than a fucking handshake, but whatever all that shit is. And so, I mean, I've been real grateful, and Pam as well. Like, we're a team when we go do that shit. And we are, again, I just throw it out there just cuz I think it's good advice, and it's done us well. Like, we are every rock star's favorite meet and greet, because when we show up, they're in line and they're just like, oh God, here's one of 1,000 people I'm going to see today. And I typically have a handful of zero fucks given coins, and I start passing them out. And it's like all of a sudden I'm the fucking rock star. And they're like, cool. And it's like, yeah, how about somebody bring you something for a change? And it's cool shit. And it's an icebreaker, but it's a respect thing, and so these people, whether you're paying them or not, whether they're paying you or not, again, like you're doing a good guy favor, like, or whatever you want to call it. And um, it's, it's weird to watch. I think it's just part of the human condition, and everybody can kind of be an asshole sometimes, I guess. But people get to expect things, or they want, this and that, and it's just like it shit gets. I mean, like I said, and you got a little taste of it. I mean, imagine you're on tour and you get to do that every day, and it's just like after a while, I'm pretty sure they're just like, "Fuck this!" Like, people are not nice. It's just like,
I mean, like I said before, I actually think the auction went well. I think
yes,
Jen, she knows what she's doing. She's got as much as she could.
Sure.
So as far as the auction goes, I'm happy with the auction.
Right.
It's just the other stuff that comes with it, but that's just the business side of it.
Yep.
But it's done. It's over with. Like anything else in your life,
yep.
You move forward, and so that's what I'm trying to do with the once a week awareness stream. So I'm hoping that'll go well.
Okay. And have you guys have done a couple episodes of this?
Yeah.
So far? Okay.
There's been two. The Saturday afterwards, which is the initial one, which I told everybody at the end of that auction, hey, stop by my channel Saturday. I'm going to do a little Q&A, a little awareness. Anybody wants to come say hi, want to get anything from me, this is your chance.
Okay.
And I'll be honest, wasn't a big crowd. Had about 250 people bookmark it, and I think we carried about 25 people.
Yeah. Okay.
So anybody that wanted that opportunity had it.
Right.
That's all I can do is offer it.
Right.
Told everybody we'd run it again the next Saturday, which was 3 days ago or whatever, and carried about 15 to 20 people in there. People tipped. That's how you donate there. You tip, or people come in and bought some swag, some awareness swag, some ribbons, some pins, and some other things that I had. And I'll probably do it again this Saturday. I wanted to give it a few weeks. I didn't want it to be a one and done thing.
Right.
And when talking to Jesse about this idea, we thought it was a good idea to maybe try to continue something on. I don't, our whole thing is, reaching one person. And, there could be somebody in there listening to the conversation who doesn't chat. You don't know they're in there, and they're getting something out of it. And that you don't know. But I'll do it maybe one more or two more times for sure. And then, be honest, I don't know. We'll see whether it's worth continuing. I mean, if it gets to the point where there's 5 or 6 people in there, and they're all the same people that you already have known for week after week after week, then you're kind of being just insanity, doing the same thing over and over, hoping for a better result.
Right.
But 2 weeks, it hasn't had a ton of crowd.
Okay.
It's not from a lack of trying or a lack of putting it out there. And there's a lot of people that were in that auction that wanted an opportunity to talk to me or get something from me or whatever. I extended the offer, and it's up to them whether they want to take it.
Right. Yeah.
All those people that said they wanted something autographed or whatever, well, there was your chance. I've been there every Saturday. So.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. There's only so much you can do. I will reach out to Jessica here shortly and get more details from her and links and times and all that kind of shit.
She's much better on that stuff than I am.
Yeah, and I know she's pretty savvy about it, so she can float me the digits. And I mean, I'll
link to my channel or whatever. She's good. Yeah, she's a rock star. She's helped me out so much.
Yeah, I'll throw that out a couple times a day anyway, and see how things go. Uh-oh, here comes the coach. Say hi, Pam.
Hi, Pam. She's a rock star too.
There you go. Yeah, she's troublemaker is what she's doing. I don't know. She's writing notes, probably telling me to like sit still or stop messing around with that while you're doing your thing. Because she watches out. Okay. She watches like she's on the YouTube out on the TV, just and then I get the point is like that's the edit crew or whatever. She is the producer. She'll come back and go, "Your lighting is shit," you know. She just writes a little note, and it's just
nice.
Like, yeah. Anyway,
but no, I'm just trying to continue the awareness and continue the opportunity for people to reach out to me directly, which has never ever been possible.
Yeah. So
and
yeah, that's
I can only offer that for so long.
Sure. Well, I mean that's interesting. I appreciate that a lot. I mean, you know, when we talked the first time pre-show and just we're getting acquainted and talking history and then talking like what's next or you know where you want to go with that from a farm in Ohio or whatever and reaching out to people. I mean, I was pleasantly surprised when you know Jessica had mentioned that you guys were doing some stuff and I'm like, okay, cool, you know, like yeah, I don't you don't strike me as the guy who's gonna go like viral or go get a full-time job doing this stuff, but the opportunities of kind of I don't know how else you'd say it, like picking and choosing and just you know somebody you know if the universe puts somebody in your life or in your lap to like hang out with, that you're available to do some of that at least for a little while. And I think that's just cool as shit. I think that's, I mean, it's good for us. I think it's good for you too. I mean, like, you know, like we talked about, I mean, you go through a life of struggle or whatever, and you like to think at the end of the day, it meant something or it can be helpful somewhere along the line and being able to share our own stories or whatever. If it benefits somebody else, then it's like, okay, maybe not totally worth it, but kind of. I mean, so I don't know. It's neat. It's fun to watch. I'm gonna have to come jump in one of your shows here Saturday. I'm gonna be at a concert this Saturday, so that's not gonna work. But we'll figure it out one of these
times. There and get deep about personal things or whatever. It's just a safe place. People can come in, they can chat. I can chat with them. How's your week going? You know, it's just very laid back.
Yeah.
But being in obscurity or hidden for so many years that I was, I wanted to make myself available to anybody that was interested in saying, hey, or had a question, or if it's something I want to answer, I'll answer it. And give that opportunity to people who've always wanted to say something to me or just reach out to me in any way.
Yeah.
So that's what we decided to do, and I have made myself available for 2 weeks. Don't know if people forgot that quick, short-term memory, or
right.
But you know, as we speak today, we did about a month ago. You know, where it'll go from here, I don't know. How long I'll do it, I don't know. But I'm probably one of those people that when I decide that it's either not working or it's run its course, then the opportunity to contact me or to do this with me again probably won't be there again.
Right.
So I'm not a person that does this or like you said, want to do this for a living. So it's no different than a limited time thing, a Shamrock Shake. If you don't get it, it ain't there when they're done. So I'm making myself available, but I can't make people that want to say hey come say hey. So
well, I hope you give it a little bit of time. I mean, you're like I said, you may or may not be more patient than me or any of that kind of stuff. It certainly takes a little time. Like even the shit I'm doing is definitely a build process, and you know, I've just been grateful and lucky enough that you know I see a new name and face every day, every couple days, once, here and there. Some stick, some don't, kind of bounces around. But I think it is that it is a process to some degree. So, I mean, it's, again, I keep doing it just because I enjoy the hell out of it. I'm having a good time with it. So that's cool. And I got time to do it, but that doesn't mean that's what's happening for everybody. But I mean, again, it's uh it's a lot of word of mouth. What I could tell, yeah, like I wouldn't say sit there every Saturday for 2 years talking to three people all the time,
Exactly.
because that would happen. Like people would bounce in, and there's a lot of people that again, it's would love to hang out with you and talk with you. Oh, but I got this thing going on, or I got this. You know what I mean? It's just trying to get everybody on the same schedule too. But anyway, I don't know. I just, like I said, we'll see. I appreciate the shit that you are engaged like right away. I didn't, like I said, I didn't expect you to be like right out of the auction into the saddle of doing something. And again, I don't know. That might be it, or that might just branch into something else or something different. I don't know.
Well, I wanted to make myself available coming off the auction. I
Yeah.
thought that was the best opportunity for people that were interested.
Right.
Because I have not been available, and it was a time to make myself available in front of thousands of people. But it's not something that I'm looking to do full time, as you said, or whatever. So I thought, let's just roll with the momentum while the rock's rolling down the hill, so to speak. Yep. And then when the rock gets to the bottom, we'll go from there.
Exactly. Right on. Cool. Well, I hope you guys, you got some good energy going on. I mean, there's a lot of good things about what's happening, a lot of good people in the mix. So it is going to be very interesting to see, quote unquote, what we all put together. I mean, again, you're part of that new circle in my life as well. And it's like I've kind of built the news, whatever you want to call it. Like there's a new circle in my life of about 10 or 12 new people that are really good energy and like motivated to do stuff and give a shit. And it's been very, I've enjoyed the shit out of meeting a handful of new people that are doing some cool shit. And so anyway, I don't know, where we go from there. I don't know. I think there's definitely some platforms and some springboards to do quote unquote bigger and better things if that's what any of us are interested in doing, or what the universe is dictating, or again, just at a minimum continuing in a small way some awareness and some support, and just letting a brother or sister know, like, hey, it's there are people that give a shit. Like, we're hanging out, and come hang out. I don't know how else to say
exactly.
it, but it's kind of the
vibe
I got.
New World, meeting Jesse and Mary, of course, through all this. And, Jesse and I are working on this Saturday night thing. And so we're continuing on. And I've talked to Mary and told her that I would certainly love to come back and help out at the Taylor Foundation booth in the future. And she said, I'm, arms wide open. So,
right on.
So certainly continue with those two wonderful ladies in the future. But through this, I was introduced to a couple, like I said in the beginning, local organizations that I didn't know existed.
Sure.
I had no clue right here in my hometown. Mm-hmm. And I've talked to one of them, and I'm going to talk to the other one probably next week, of things that I can do with this Saturday night stream and the donations and the proceeds, and helping them out in a small way, or even if there's something that I can get involved with. And I told him, not on a full-time basis, but if you're having a big event or you're having a big fundraiser or something, like Christmas drive or something of that nature that I could lend my assistance to, and they were just excited about that. So it also opened the doors for a couple local charities, which is wonderful. So
right on.
I'm going to try to assist as much as I can going forward on a part-time basis, and where I think that my assistance will be most needed.
Very good. Cool. No, it's neat. Good story. I love a happy, I wouldn't call it a happy ending because it ain't the end, but happy middle, I guess. Like moving right along. Mary says she's proud of you. She's here, or she was here at least a minute ago.
Mary's great. She's so wonderful. The things she does for that Taylor Foundation is just, people have no idea the work she puts in. She's amazing.
She's a kick in the ass too. By the way, Mary, we got to schedule a date. You're supposed to come hang out with me next week, maybe, or something. I got to get her on a show again here too, as well. Oh no, I just had her last week, didn't I? Well, maybe I'll have her again because she's a kick in the ass.
She is. She's so wonderful, and I would definitely
way too
help
much
the
fun.
Taylor Foundation out at some events going forward.
Right on. Very cool. Okay. Well, very good, sir. I once again appreciate. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna throw like 2 cents of my own plug, just from the auction. No, I mean your introduction to the book, like maybe why, like you give me a little foggy eye. Like I appreciate the hell out of that. That was cool, and I hope you don't mind. Like I recorded it and I stole it and I reposted it, and I'm like,
nice.
If this
and
fucking,
I think you booked it pretty well, if I remember.
Yeah, I mean that's like it was way more than it's worth, but I mean, and no, I was really happy that there was some interest in it, and so that was cool. Like it wasn't just one bid; there's a little battle going on, so that was fun.
For those of you who aren't familiar with his book, I'm on chapter 5. So, as he said in the past, it is an easy read. I have been trying to read a chapter every evening. For those of you who don't know, I've got so much going on in the farm, and we've been without power. Just got power back on this morning, so I've got a lot of things going on. But but it is an easy read, and I'll probably have it finished by next week. But go check the book out if you haven't. It's worth it.
Thanks, man. Yeah, I appreciate that, and I'll just like with everybody, I like good feedback. Somebody told me there needs to be a book 2 at some point or something, so I'm like, I don't know if I'm going to do that either, but I am certainly paying attention to good feedback, because if I do go through the process again, kind of like your process, there's a lot of shit about publishing a book and going through that process that is bullshit, and you can make some mistakes, and I certainly did, and and some of it might be in the content, so I don't know. So I'm listening to everybody's feedback, and the audience will let me know if they want something again or what we want next. But anyway, like I said, I appreciate that, and I do. I hope you enjoy it. It's
so far, yes.
It's been.
I will give you feedback when I finish it for sure.
Very good. Okay. Well, enough of that nonsense. I appreciate you spending some time. Again, the introduction pre-show of what's going on in your life sounds like it's probably about time for you to get back out there and dig a ditch and fix a pipe or whatever you're doing. Like, yikes.
I'm standing here staring at it now. There's a big pile of dirt. The pipes in there. For those who don't know, with all the power being out and everything, we busted a pipe out here at the farm, and our Mother Nature did, and we're working on getting that fixed as we speak. So when I hang up here, I'll be back to working on this.
Yeah, so much fun. All right. Well, again, I appreciate it, James. And like I said, I will try to swing in on one of your Saturdays here soon. I'm going to get some info from Jessica and like put some more memo out. and all that good shit. And we'll be in touch, like, obviously, and I'll probably we'll give each other a few weeks of life and see what's going on, and maybe touch base again and see what we're up to. So I appreciate that.
Right on. Yeah, anybody living in the Midwest like me, these storms are nonstop right now, so I hope you're all safe. It's a mess.
Yeah, I like our mess is 115 degrees every day for the last month, it seems like. So that sucks. Pam was up in the Pacific Northwest last week before. It's all on fire. You can't breathe up there.
Yeah.
And the Midwest is like getting barrage. I mean, it's right.
It's just been one thunderstorm after another.
Welcome to weather. Yeah, and it's like, can we get some moderation? Like, I would take one of yours just so we could get some water and some clouds for a minute and just kind of break it up. But, that's not how it goes. Anyway. All right, dude. Well, I'm going to cut you loose and let you go. Again, I appreciate the hell out of you. Congratulations on the auction and doing well with that. And congratulations on moving on with your life. I mean, that's a huge deal. And so at the end of the day, I hope you are living in your skin better than you were a month ago or whatever. Like, and moving on with life and just being awesome like you are. That's very cool.
I appreciate it. Yeah, I'm trying to help out a little bit. Yeah. I kind of turn the chapter as we speak and trying to help raise some awareness and some funding for some minded people that need it. And if I can do a little bit to help a few people, then it's the way I want to do it right now, at least for the time being. So take advantage.
Right on. Okay, boss. Well, I'll let you get back to work. And again, thank you so much. And we will be in touch.
Appreciate you.
All right. Appreciate you too, James. Thank you.
See ya.
Wow. Right on. I fucking love that guy. What an amazing connection. God, I love my job. I don't know if this is a job or not, but fuck, what a great crew of peeps that I've been able to connect with via this whole thing. Nathaniel, how are you? Nice to see you jump in here as well. He's another one of those guys. Fucking amazing. Human out of nowhere. Friend of a friend of a friend through situations, rooms like this, whatever, shows like this. Anyway. Well, appreciate all you for stopping in, checking it out. And hopefully if you didn't get it live, hopefully you're seeing this whenever you see it. I don't know. As far as a wrap up, I ain't got much else going on. That was the show for today. Again, tomorrow, as always, live at noon Pacific. Come hang out. I don't know what I'm going to be talking about yet. It's the mystery topic. Oh shit. You're not going to want to miss it. Whatever it is, it's going to be cool. You know that. So pop in, tell a friend, leave comments, follow, like, etc. All the things as we build on. And again, I appreciate all of you being a part of this. All right. We're out for today. Goodbye, Facebook. Facebook gets booted first. First in, first out. YouTube, bye. All right. And then